Best scene, remember Kent State. Interior, UT Daily Texan newsroom. Copy desk, telex area. Day. Paul looks up from the telex wire news machine, noisily typing, spewing out news stories on one long paper roll. He cuts off 2 long news stories and walks over to Jim. Clock shows 5:28. Case walks in wearing his dirty, crumpled shirt. Beside him is 5'2" Lucy Grimes, 19, long brown hair, dimpled cheeks.
What a riot, said Pooh.
Such a capital idea, Eeyore replied. Except for those funny clouds that make me sick.
5 arrests, 17 treated at hospitals, including 6 officers. None seemed life-threatening. Looked worse.
Shit, where were you?
Back, middle, somewhere in the fog.
Jim turns up the desk TV.
This is the CBS Evening News with Walter Kronkite.
Walter Kronkite, 61, mustache, graying brown hair, speaks with a deep, commanding voice.
Yeah, Walter.
Good evening. Student protests ignited by the Kent State shootings and the expanding Vietnam War spread to more than 300 campuses today.
TV shows violence on campuses.
Violence broke out on campuses from California to Wisconsin, from the University of Buffalo to the University of Texas.
Far out.
Jim switches channel.
New photos and video of the Kent State shootings emerged today.
TV shows graphic photos and video of the Kent State shootings when state troopers fired on unarmed students, many standing hundreds of feet away. Texan staffers look horrified. They comment while news plays in the background.
Some of the day's worst violence occurred at Berkeley when police helicopters sprayed tear gas on stampeding students.
TV shows helicopters swooping down to tear gas frightened students trying to run past police barricades. TV shows students storming into buildings and waving signs through windows at NYU, and students throwing rocks at mounted police officers in United Nations Plaza.
4 unarmed Kent State students gunned down without warning. Several others wounded. For God's sake, they were standing hundreds of feet away.
Yeah, okay, a few students threw rocks and yelled, but they didn't pose a threat.
The murderers just opened fire.
Everyone nods in agreement.
Could have been any one of us.
Still could be.
Everyone lets that sink in. A phone rings. Jim picks up.
Daily Texan. Thanks for the tip. Woman saw lots of smoke at the Capitol. Was it a fire?
Everyone laughs.
Well, I must write my next masterpiece for the masses.
Case unfurls his imaginary cape. He puts his arm around Lucy as they prance off to the newsroom. Margaret heads for the entertainment office and closes the door. Journalism professor, Griff Singer, 38, medium height, receding brown hairline, walks in.
Okay, where's everybody? Tell me what the governor said on TV about the Capitol riot isn't true.
Jim makes a twirly face. Griff heads for the newsroom.